welcome to another episode of Geek Debate. Sorry guys, I've been getting my MacBook repaired. Had some water spilled on it, so I was out of commission for a couple weeks. Updated, got a Blue Yeti microphone now. So this week we will be examining Vegeta's Tournament of Power performance. This is very dear to my heart because Vegeta is the prince of all the Saiyans. He's also my favorite character. Please don't laugh at me for my Vegeta impersonation. I know it wasn't that good, but yeah, whatever. So, let's get into it. The high points. Vegeta went past Super Saiyan Blue. This was very, very impressive for me because in order to get to this new level, he had to dig in deep. He channeled his inner memories, his promise to Kaba to revive Universe 6. He dug in deep, used his emotions to soar past Super Saiyan Blue. Although at the time we thought that it was more powerful than Goku's Kaioken times 20. Later on, through some interviews, from the director of this episode in particular, he stated that this was on par with Kaioken times 20 Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I was disappointed with that because I wanted this to be the in between Kaioken and Ultra Instinct. So, but nevertheless, it was very, very, very exciting to see Vegeta get to this new form and exciting to, how he got there. Another high point, he put on the best non-Ultra Instinct fight against Jiren. When Hit fought Jiren, Jiren wasn't, obviously he didn't power up like he was when he fought against Vegeta. When Goku fought Jiren non-Ultra Instinct, he didn't put up a good fight like Vegeta did. Vegeta put up the best non-Ultra Instinct fight against Jiren. I guess, for argument's sake, you could debate it. Hit's performance against Jiren. But in my opinion, Vegeta put up the best non-Ultra Instinct fight. He actually, when Jiren threw out the multiple punches against Goku, Vegeta saw it and he studied it at that moment. And then when Jiren tried to do it against Vegeta, Vegeta remembered it and he dodged it. And that led Wiz and Beerus to believe that maybe he's trying to do the Ultra Instinct thing like Goku was. But Vegeta is his own fighter. Another high point, Vegeta was arguably the MVP for Universe 7. We'll cover that a lot when I do the Android 17 video, but people tend to forget about the work that Vegeta put in early in the tournament. Early in the tournament, Vegeta put in some serious work. The Universe 9 efforts, people forget about that. They, even at the end, when he fought, the fights against Jiren and helping, bring down Jiren, taking out God of Destruction Toppo, Vegeta put in some serious work. Obviously, the episode with Frost, I really liked that one. Even though he didn't eliminate Frost, but it was just good to see that dynamic on screen. Another high point, he beat Toppo. He eliminated Toppo for the Tournament of Power. That was a high point because at that point, Toppo had achieved, he was basically on par of a God of Destruction. That was very, 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 just that fight in general, because at first, when Vegeta started losing, he started remembering, his family and even Kaba, and his emotions, and he took over and he started, beating Toppo, and then his final attack brought back the memories from the Majin Buu arc when he basically committed suicide against Majin Buu. So that was very, very, very. That fight was very emotional. It was some great speeches in that fight. The animation was just great. Another high point of the Tournament of Power was the mentor moments with Kaba. Man, when he told Kaba to, fight with all his heart, when he saved him from being eliminated, even though Kaba was eliminated later on by Frieza in that episode, it was still a very emotional episode to see. It was just that mentor and mentee moment with him and Kaba, because we all know Kaba looks up to Vegeta a lot. And Vegeta's very hard on Kaba. You know, that's just his temperament and his mindset. But I really love it because he has a certain fighting philosophy that he uses, and he's very honorable. Vegeta is a very honorable man. Low points. There was no fight with Kale or Khalifa. That was a low point for me. I really wanted to see Vegeta fight with the other Saiyans of Universe 6. There was no fight with them. You know, obviously Goku took up a lot of screen time with that. You know, I'm not mad at that per se, but I wanted to see Vegeta's interaction with them. I'm sure he would have gave some epic royal bloodline. I am the Prince of all Saiyans in my universe. I am your master. That's more Star Wars, but whatever. But it would have been great to see that. It would have been great to see the dynamic of him and Kale and Khalifa on screen. Another low point. There was no Hit rematch. Man, Vegeta being my favorite character, Hit being my second favorite character. It was a tie between Hit and Android 17. But being no rematch with Hit and Vegeta, I wanted Vegeta to redeem himself from the Universe 6 arc. Vegeta deserved to redeem himself against Hit. I actually would have preferred Vegeta to eliminate Hit rather than G-Ran. The way Hit went out, I think Hit went out too early, but I'll cover that more in the Hit video. But Vegeta, even if they wouldn't have allowed for one of them to be eliminated, if Vegeta would have fought Hit and maybe Kale or Khalifa would have came and saved him, that would have been great. You know, if there would have been a definitive winner, you know, preferably Vegeta getting payback from when he lost the first time with Hit, because now he understands the time skip a little bit more. I would have loved to have seen that. I would have loved it. But we didn't get to see it. So it's a low point. Another low point, this is more opinionated. All of them are opinionated, obviously. But I wanted Vegeta to win the tournament. I'm glad that Goku didn't win it. I'm happy that Goku didn't win it. But I wanted Vegeta to win the tournament. I think if anybody deserved to win the tournament, it was Vegeta. He put in the training before this tournament. He put in the serious training when he was in the time chamber. So I felt that, you know, that going into the tournament, he should not have been on par base level with Goku by any means, because Vegeta he trained in the hyperbolic time chamber before. So I felt that, you know, he deserved to win, or at least he deserved to touch Ultra Instinct. You know, I guess they're making it a Goku only thing. I don't know. We'll see what they do in the future. But Vegeta deserved. He deserved to win the tournament. Or arguably at least be in the final 3 for Universe 7. He wasn't. So we all know that the final 3 was Goku, Frieza, and 17. But whatever. The conclusion. That conclusion of the Prince of All Saiyans Tournament of Power performance. Vegeta was freaking awesome in the Tournament of Power. He was awesome. I wish he won it. He didn't. But when he was eliminated, when Vegeta is, okay, I once said this on Facebook a long time ago. Vegeta is a cartoon character that when he loses a fight, it makes you feel as if he's won. I repeat, when Vegeta loses a fight, it makes you feel as if he's won. The other cartoon character that gives me that feeling is Batman. But when Vegeta was eliminated by G-Ren, man, the speech he gave, the fact that he didn't quit, the fact that he fought with so much pride till the end, even though he had nothing left in the tank, that was very honorable. That just gave you that like, man, I'm rooting for the right guy. And he arguably has some of the most memorable moments in that arc. Arguably. I'm going to rate Vegeta's performance 5 out of 5 geeks.